humans! It's finally May, meaning the update and trailer are getting closer. And today we're going to talk about the possible release date based on past leaks. But first, another permanent fruit giveaway to my lucky subscribers. So smash that subscribe button and consider liking this video to increase your chances of winning. Developer of the game accidentally leaked a brand new magnet fruit. And we also got a hint about another fruit he's currently working on. We're going to break all of that down in this video. We got a leak of Shafadev answering a few questions, and credits to whoever owns these images. Someone asked him if he could give a hint about the next fruit he's working on. Instead of directly answering, he dropped a random clue word related to it. And guess what he said? Metal Gears! Now that actually connects perfectly to another leak. Apparently, Shafadev shared some images and someone claimed they saw a magnet in it. They said, "We saw the magnet," and Shafadev jokingly replied, "Nah, you saw nothing." Yeah, kinda suspicious. Because if you think about it, magnet and Metal Gears go hand in hand. That connection is way too perfect to ignore. We still don't know exactly what image was shown or what that person actually saw. But the important part is, we now have a solid hint about the next fruit. So with all of these clues combined, the upcoming fruit could very likely be related to magnetism, metal control, or even something mechanical. So, what do you think this fruit is going to be? Comment down your thoughts. Next up, we're going to be talking about the possible release date of the next update and everything that could be coming with it. So last month, or during April, we didn't receive any major updates after the Easter event, although we were still getting tons of leaks about what's coming next. The admins also mentioned that they released the Easter event mainly to buy more time and finish the bigger update.
We know this is only a small event, but we want you guys to have some fun while we're working on the bigger content for y'all.
And now that it's been about a month already, there's a good chance we could start receiving news very soon. Maybe this early May, we might finally get hints about the trailer dropping at any moment. And honestly, in my opinion, we could first receive a new bulletin post, then shortly after that, the official trailer for the next update along with its release date, which could possibly still happen within this month of May. Hopefully. So both Dark and Venom reworks have already been confirmed. And this is actually huge, because these are not just small changes. Both of them are expected to get full visual upgrades, smoother animations, and of course, brand new M1 attacks that will make them feel way more powerful and modern compared to their current version. And if we base it on previous reworks, like Dragon, you already know these fruits could completely change the meta, especially in PvP and grinding. And what makes this even more interesting is that the developers have been hinting at bigger and more polished updates since they came back from holidays, which means they are now working faster and more consistently than before. And that gives a higher chance that these reworks are already close to being finished. Now when it comes to the possible release date, it is most likely dropping near the end of this month or early May, and that timing actually makes a lot of sense. Before we continue, since you reached this part to join the giveaway, of course subscribe to the channel and like this video, then comment down where you are watching from, along with your Roblox username, and finally join my Discord server. The link is in the pinned comment. Good luck, because most players are currently on summer break, which is usually when Blox Fruits releases bigger updates to maximize player activity and hype. And if they really want to bring back massive numbers, this would be the perfect time to release both Dark and Venom together, or at least alongside a new fruit from the fruit contest, and maybe even more surprise content that we have not seen yet. The Venom fruit could possibly evolve into something like this, a Hydra-looking one, and we actually got a new information about it from an admin itself, saying,
"The Venom fruit, it's pretty sick, I won't say, I can't say if it's a top contender to beat Dragon, but, I mean, it's dope. In terms of the name, I don't think it's gonna change. I think it's gonna stay Venom, to be honest. If it was a beast fruit, then I could see it being changed to Hydra, but no, I think it's just gonna stay the type of fruit it is."
Now the Venom fruit could actually become something like this. And honestly, it makes sense because Venom has always had a Hydra-like concept behind it. Multiple heads, poison spreading everywhere, and that monstrous transformation. It already feels like something that could evolve into a much bigger and stronger fruit. And there's one more interesting thing Uzoth mentioned. He said the Venom fruit will be more like a dragon-type fruit in a way, which is actually the same wording they used back when they talked about the control rework. So if you remember how insane some of the recent reworks have been, this might be a huge hint about what's coming. Basically, we might be looking at another overpowered fruit entering the game. The developers have been consistently making reworks stronger and more unique, even for fruits that used to be considered average or common. Just look at the previous updates. Each rework made the fruit way more powerful than before. So if the Venom fruit follows the same pattern, we could see new abilities, stronger transformations, and maybe even a completely redesigned combat style. It might become one of the most dangerous fruits again for both PvP and grinding. At this point, it really feels like the game is moving toward making every fruit more exciting and powerful, and if that continues, the Venom rework might end up being one of the craziest updates we've seen so far. Alright, now let's get into the main topic. As many of you already know, the Dark Fruit is officially getting a rework, and this was actually confirmed by one of the Blox Fruit's admins. That alone is already huge news for the community, because the Dark Fruit has been in the game for a long time, controlling darkness and pulling enemies into it. Because of this, many players have started speculating that the Dark Fruit might evolve into something even greater. There are rumors going around that the reworked Dark Fruit could even be renamed to the Void Fruit, which would make sense considering its abilities and the dark hole effects it already has. Imagine new abilities involving black holes, void portals, gravity pulls, or massive dark explosions that could completely change how the fruit works in PvP and grinding. Of course, this new name is still just a rumor for now, so nothing has been officially confirmed about the name change yet. However, what is confirmed is that the Dark Fruit will receive its own rework, and that alone could make it one of the most powerful and visually insane fruits in the game once the update drops. If the developers really go all out with this rework, the Dark Fruit could become a top-tier fruit again, especially with improved effects, new combos, and maybe even brand new mechanics related to the void or darkness. So the real question is, will the Dark Fruit actually become the void? Comment down your thoughts about it. So yeah, humans, that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.